You go back to yesterday afternoon, and we were in the 80s. It was a very warm, it was a very muggy afternoon, had some showers around. Now that the front is through, let the temperatures fall. And right now they've fallen, at least in Tampa, into the upper 60s. However, this afternoon, our temperatures will be in the 50s, so it's going to be kind of a steady fall. So keep that in mind as you're walking out the door and see all these 70s here. These are not going to last very long this morning as that northwest wind is just oozing all that colder, drier air away. It's already 55 in Crystal River, and they were close to 70 degrees a few hours ago. So that'll give you an idea of how quickly these temperatures are going to fall now that the front is through. It is 5:42. It's 43 in Panama City now and 78 in Key West. Think there's a cold front moving through? My goodness, what a difference. Even Gainesville's already back to 56 degrees, and it's that northwest wind. It just brings in all that cold, dry air. And the source for this came straight from Canada. This is cold Arctic air. Of course, it's modified a bit as it reaches Florida, but this is going to take over for the next couple of days. It's going to be a pretty windy day today with winds gusting close to 30 miles per hour. And what that wind is doing is it's bringing in tons of dry air, tons of colder air. So look at the difference in humidity levels. Dew points in Brooksville are in the mid-50s, and in Miami, dew points are in the mid-70s. But not only is it going to get really dry here, it's going to get almost record dry in spots. I mean, you can have dew points in the teens, which is typically very hard to do around here during the day tomorrow, and then back up into the 40s by Wednesday, but it's to temperature. So sitting in the 60s now. Here's 1 o'clock this afternoon. Look where you're going to be, where your town is. It'll be in upper 50s even at 1 o'clock this afternoon in our northern counties. About 63 in Tampa. Falls from there. 6 o'clock. Upper 50s for Tampa, all the way down through Arcadia, which will be in the upper 50s. And also keep in mind, you're getting winds gusting 25 to 30 miles per hour. It's going to feel a lot colder than that. And when we wake up tomorrow morning, freezing temperatures in Citrus and Hernando County. It wouldn't surprise me to have parts of Pasco County near freezing. Everybody else may be above freezing. However, we've got wind chills to go along with these upper 30s, which are going to make it feel like it's in the 20s tomorrow morning. Wind chills 25 to 30 in our northern counties, 30 to 35 for everybody else. And then you've got that freeze warning out for Citrus and Hernando County. And tomorrow, even though we're going to have almost full sunshine, we're still going to struggle just to get out of the 50s. So it's a big cold air mass. It's very early in the season for this, and it sticks around for about 2 days, and then it's out of here. So 63. When I say 63, we've already reached our high for the day. This is kind of averaging out our daytime temperatures, but it's going to fall into the 50s this afternoon. Wind chills in the 20s tonight, overnight low around 39 or 40 in Tampa, and then mostly sunny but chilly tomorrow with a high temperature of 60 degrees. Small craft advisories obviously out there on the coastal waters. We're back to the mid-70s by Thursday and back to the lower 80s by the weekend, though, okay?